the Texas Rustlers 5. We're at halftime. Welcome back, everyone, to RollerJam Arena. I'm Ken Resick, along with Lee Berman and Buddy Atkinson Jr. About what we expected, the Nevada Hot Dice off to a big start, led by the game's leading scorer, Shea Brown, who picked up 4 points on her own and assisted on Mindy Smith's other 2 points. Closing out the scoring for the Nevada Hot Dice, Micah Martin had 3, Jason McDaniel 2. For the Texas Rustlers, it was Tink Miller coming up with 2 points, Craig Fisher with 2 points, and Brian Gallagher with 1 point. Now, Buddy, what does Texas need to do to get back into this one?
I'll tell you what they need to do is use their big guns, Miller, Heisner, Johnston, and Gallagher, Fisher, and Williams, and get in there and start banging away. These are good skaters. They are dang good skaters, and they can do the job.
I don't think there's any question. They've got the skilled players. They just need to put it all together. And certainly, Hawk, Jason McDaniel came into this game with a big build-up. Some people questioned him, but boy, he answered those suitors very quickly.
Well, we talked about the collarbone and the loss of Jason McDaniel earlier in the season, but I've just got to take my hat off to little Richard Brown. We know he's a Looney Tune when he's on the track, but this guy during the week teaches his players fundamentals. You see Micah Martin taking down Chris Cheadle with, we always talk too much about it, but powerful play coming out of Micah Martin. And a little bit later, that Jason McDaniel you just mentioned, he may be coming back from a collarbone, but he's not afraid to bring some heat to Craig Fisher.
And certainly we talk about the women's play here in the World Skating League, and believe you me, they can get as rough and tough as the men. Take a look.
Hair pulling, cat fighting, mistresses of mayhem, the bad girls of the WSL have clawed their way into the spotlight of the bank track. Led by the Duchess of Destruction, Heather the Gun Gunnin, the New York Enforcers, Sisters of Suffering, embody pure nastiness.
The prettier their face is, the more pleasure I get out of smacking it on the track.
These women of wrath won't stop until they destroy their competition.
All the precious little Barbie dolls in this league best be prepared to get their arms ripped off.
Another gang of savage seductiveness are the Nevada Hot Dice Showgirls. Blessed with both beauty and brawn,
I have no problem looking this good and kicking ass at the same time.
the Showgirls stomp skaters and strut their stuff. Don't mess with the bad girls of the WSL.
Well, as you just saw, the Nevada Showgirls may look very appealing, but they get down and dirty, and they are standing by with our Broadway Danny Wolf. Danny?
All right, Showgirls, you guys enjoying a 6-point lead at halftime. Let me start with you. Can you smile at the camera?
Hey, because, baby, these girls are nothing. They got to go back to the ranch because they stink. Woo! I think they took some of the cows with them today. That's what I think.
Let me ask you, Shea Brown, in the first half, you guys skated great. I guess Renee Blevins, Laura Heiser, Talisa Miller, you've never skated against this team before, but you guys were all over them.
Doesn't matter. They suck. I mean, there's no competition for us. They need to go back to Texas where they belong. That's all I got to say.
We're talking with the Showgirls. It's halftime. They're up by 6 points. Back to you, Cannon Hawk.
One thing for certain, the Nevada Showgirls are one, never at a loss for words, and two, have an uncanny ability to always know where the camera is. Now, in that first half, one of the big plays, other than, of course, Shea Brown's tremendous performance in the first period, was a play in which Nevada scored 5 points, combining Jason McDaniel's skills with Micah Martin's. And, buddy, that 5-point play really began to put this game on a kind of take it through, because it really illustrates well the entire playmaking ability of the Hot Dice.
Right. Now, watch this. McDaniel's back here, but here comes a screen with Martin. Also, you got Webb moving down here through the inside, but watch this beautiful little jump. Takes his man right out, and I mean a big out. Bang! He hits him with everything he's got. That man's moving. Down he goes. Now, this is interesting. Real quick thinking. McDaniel's over the top. Really nice. Look at the clearance here. Look at the clearance. The man comes down beautiful. Contact on the ground. That's beautiful. What a play.
But I'd have to agree with you. The 5 points, at least it's a great play if you happen to be in Nevada Hot Dice. On the other side, Texas has some work to do to get back in this one.
They have some work to do, and Buddy just talked about the 3-piece suit for the Nevada Hot Dice. Well, these Texas Rustlers have a 3-piece suit of their own, Ken, and these guys, if they can put it all together, and I'm talking about Craig Fisher, Sigmund Williams, and of course the other fella, Brian Gallagher, these guys are always playing separately, but good. They got to put it all together in one quarter. If they can do that in one period, these Texas Rustlers are somebody to look out for.
Well, with the score, the Nevada Hot Dice 11, the Texas Rustlers 5. We'll be back with the third period right after this.
Get online at www.rollerjam.com. Get the latest info on your favorite team, email favorite fans, even buy your favorite Jam merchandise, all with the click of a mouse. Get online. line and get